Hi folks, it's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot. Here to do March readings for all zodiac signs. They are general readings, so take what applies. If it applies, know what to do with the rest of it. Big thank you for everyone who's liked, subscribed, shared my channel. You guys rock. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, all that info will be in the description box below. This reading is going to be for Capricorn. So let's see what's popping with you in March 2022 for Capricorn. Caps, we start off with the Three of Cups here. And that could be doing something celebratory, going, be invited to a wedding. It could be a concert, festival. It could be just getting back together with friends you haven't seen in a while. Family, however applies. It's a reuniting card. But it's very celebratory. It's a real, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. One just flipped in my hands. Wow, look at the wheel. Wheel of Fortune here, Capricorn. And in the upright, this is something that, starts going your way. Instead of swimming against the tide, it's more like you're surfing. Because you're on the bottom of the wheel, Capricorn, and when you're on the upscale, things start falling into place. Things start happening for you. The card that came out with this is the Four of Swords. And this is about taking a pause, a breath, a step back, reprioritizing, re-strategizing, having a plan, Capricorn. And keep in mind, it's only a temporary pause. This even could be 4-day weekend, an extended night stay somewhere, something like that. But it's definitely, a good time to reflect or look back at something. And it could be because maybe you run into somebody, an old friend. Maybe they start turn on. Maybe there's a plan to be made with this person. And remember, this could be the energy you're putting out there, the energy coming towards you, friendship, partnership, loveship, career, family, however it applies. But then you have the World card. Now, Caps, the World card is about, tying up those loose ends. Before you open a new door, you need to shut the old one and make sure that you don't have any attachments with you. Unresolved issues. Because once everything's taken, and wrapped up, taken care of, I want to say, that you can move on to something. I feel like something's healthier. It's better if there's nothing attached to it. I kind of feel like, Capricorn, if you know that you've closed all those doors, that you have nothing unresolved or unsettled, then moving forward with something goes a lot better. Because you don't want something coming back and biting you. That's for sure. Because it seems to me like something starts off and it is, a good thing. Whoops. Now you get the 10 of Swords. Feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. But Caps, the 10 of Wands is, taking a few more steps, and then that cycle ends. That heaviness. You get to drop all of them. And thus, starting something new. Wow. Caps. There you are. Now, yeah. The devil could be a lot of things. It could be, addictions, obsessions, illusions, codependency, smoking, porn, gambling, you name it. But it's also about a deep desire. Something you crave, Capricorn. Something that you want and can't see yourself without it. Desire. And it could be maybe these desires, is what makes you or pushes you to tie up those loose ends, to make sure there's no haunts. because something turns around for you here, Caps. This reuniting, rejoicing, celebrating, even if it's just, like I said, a concert, festival, something like that, old friends, barbecue. I think it wakes something up in you, and something turns around for you in a positive way. I just heard a switch turns on. And maybe after some, careful consideration, whether this is a situation or a person from your past, maybe give it a second go. Maybe things are different. That's only an example. But when you think about it, you'd be like, okay, am I in? Am I out? What do I want to do? What's best for me? Then you might see that, something needs to come to an end. So something can begin, Caps. And it even could be old wounds, regrets, grudges. Bury them, Caps. I mean, what do they serve right now? No purpose. They're more harming to you than they would be anyone else. So when you tie up those loose ends, do your healing work, if that's what it is. Don't be engaged or disengage yourself from things that don't suit you anymore. When you close that door, tie up loose ends, it is an end of something that's weighing you down. The 10 of Rods, you're feeling like the weight of the world on your shoulders, right? This heaviness. Now, it could be responsibilities. It could be, again, old feelings, old emotions, something. Maybe it's the monkey in your back. Now it's got to go. It could even be old situations. And I think it's time to go. Because, Capricorn, there is something that's going to be stirred up in you, I believe. Maybe even woken up. This desire. This want, craving. And maybe it's something that, a creative endeavor, a creative idea. Again, only an example. But something that has not been woken up in you in a while. Maybe it does need to be woken up. Maybe you need to feed it. Because Capricorn, I believe that something's going to be calling you. And when you stop and you pay attention, something turns around in a positive way. I almost feel like if you denied yourself fun, love, time, a vacation, however, whatever, something comes back and reminds you how much you do need it. So let's find out what this Three of Cups is all about. Now, I won't deny the fact that it could be, temptation. You've got the oak tree and the Three of Cups. But I don't feel like it's any type of illusion. You have the Emperor. Somebody in control. The big governor. Remember, he's not like, it's too many. He's not like a king. They run kingdoms. He runs an empire. He'd be running like all the cities. Three of Cups. Somebody deep rooted in what they do. Could be a family business, I'm thinking. That now this person is in charge of it. I feel like maybe somebody has matured a lot. Because now they're got 2 feet on the ground, so to speak. They get hibernation. And they get the broom. Sweeping something under the rug. This could be somebody that, Capricorn, that you maybe dismissed. It's just like, nah, not my type of whatever. I do believe that somebody has done a lot of maturing. Whether this is your energy you're putting out there, or the energy coming towards you, I do believe that something has matured, or somebody. I feel like somebody's made something of themselves. Absolutely. Now, what bothers me here is what needs to be, wrapped up and be done with. What needs to be let go in the world card. Oh, give me here. Old love, maybe? Something that's weighed you down? A responsibility to someone? That's actually not your responsibility? What needs to be tied up? World card. A naive boy? I just heard puppy love. And that would make sense if you see someone that you haven't seen in a long time. They've grown up. They've matured. They're not how you remembered. In the calendar. So yeah, this makes sense to me. That maybe there is some sort of event you've been invited to that you plan on going. Mark your calendar. Caps, absolutely. Because I think this is a surprise. It's a good surprise. And maybe what needs to wrap up is your old thoughts about this person. And again, whether it's friendship, partnership, career. It could have been you worked with this person, eons ago. And they've done something. Maybe they've built their own business. Could be anything. But the old way you see them, you gotta put that to rest. 10 of Rods, getting rid of the heaviness, getting rid of the snake. 10 of Rods. What's going down? Getting rid of some burdens here. Wise counsel. 10 of Rods. A Fortress. So Capricorn. Maybe somebody has been deceptive, deceitful, and they're trying to change their ways. Because this is not the King Cobra. I think this is how you looked at them, Capricorn, for a long time. Or them, you. That maybe you were deceptive or deceitful, or them. And wise counsel could be some good friends, maybe even good friends with the situation. They're telling you, you're wrong. It's all changed. He or she's not like that anymore. Or the situation's changed where it's not like that. It could have been an old, company you worked for. And maybe, because you get the Fortress here, which kind of tells me like an institution. I always call it Alcatraz, but this kind of makes me think that, if it has anything to do with a job or whatever, that maybe the place was just awful, but maybe somebody's taken over again, and it's not like it was before. Again, an example. Well, this person is not how you think they are. That must be it. And that means you have to change your thinking. You know what I mean? In all this time that you thought that maybe somebody was shady, they're not this, they're not that. That's done, Capricorn. Because something's starting new. Brand new. And it can turn things around for you. Absolutely. And maybe this brings up some old desires. Some wants. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel. And I'll see you back here real soon. Take care.